Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Today I'm working in my 6-inch Dina Wakley journal. This journal's got beautiful thick hand pressed watercolour paper in. I think that's right, but anyway, it's a beautiful quality paper. It's quite textured as well. I've already applied a thin layer of gesso to the page and I'm just drawing in a face. So I'm sketching it in pencil. I've put the usual lines in to help me guide to get the features in roughly the right place. And then, as you know, I'm just going to be using this Jane Davenport licensed to quill pen to just draw in some of the features. So once I sketched her in, I then was using a Deco Art paint in the colour Pink Chiffon. It actually looks a bit grey on the screen, but it is a really pale peachy colour. But I didn't really like it. It was too wishy-washy, so I decided that I would just add a little bit of the Jane Davenport face base colour to that and just mixed it up, and it made quite a nice light skin tone. Then I'm using Dina Wakley's turquoise and just adding some of that colour to the hair. It's all looking a bit strange at the minute, but I'm just getting some colours onto the page, and then I am going to add some more details using some watercolour pencils in a little bit. So once I've done that, because I'm going to be using some watercolour pencils and they don't work particularly well over acrylic paint, I'm just adding a thin layer of clear gesso over the top. So obviously this will dry clear, and once it is dry, it just gives the areas that you've painted a little bit of tooth and means that it's easier for the pencils to kind of grip and work properly. Otherwise they just kind of skate around and end up scraping the paint off the page. So then I'm just using some other colours, like shades of pink, and I think I used some purples and blues to just add some shadows to the face after I had re-sketched in the lines using the ink pen again. So you can see the shading's got a little bit darker. I'm just using, I don't know what you call those, it's like a splending tool that you can use for pencils. And I'm just sort of smudging the colours a little bit. So my shading's getting quite dark now. Then I'm just using some palette pastels and adding a bit of blush on the cheeks. Next I'm going to be going in and just adding some more colours to the hair, some more shades of blue, just to try and make that a bit less flat. Adding some shadow either side of the neck as well. Then I'm just using a Signo Uniball and just drawing some more lines onto the hair and adding some little dots as well. Then this is a Dina Wakley carnation. I'm just adding that onto the background around the face. And then using a stencil and a baby wipe and just removing some of the paint to add a little bit of interest to the background. And then I'm just using some Dina Wakley magenta and just watered it down a little bit, and I'm just darkening up the edges. And this was a quote that I found online, and apparently it was by a young child, I think an 8 or 9-year-old. If you're feeling blue, try painting yourself a different colour. and I'm just adding some mark making to the page as well. So this is a really simple page with a hand-drawn face, a painted background with a little bit of stenciling by using a baby wipe, and there we go, there's the finished page. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick video. Thank you very much for watching.